Hi there. I know that you always wanted to know how to send a pull request to a GitHub project, to an open source project on GitHub, but you never really knew how to ask it or who to ask it. So in this video, you're going to see that exactly, how to create a pull request to an open source project. I'm switching now to the screen so you can see my introductory slide where you have all to say. My name is Gabor Sabu and I run the Code-Maven YouTube channel and the Code-Maven website, and in this video we are going to see exactly how to create a pull request to the source of the Code-Maven website. So the Code-Maven website actually has let's just see the website for a second. So the Code-Maven website, which is here, not very beautiful, but it has a lot of interesting content about programming. So it has the source code of the program itself that serves the pages, and in a separate GitHub repository, we have the content of most of the pages, not the private pages. The public pages are all in a GitHub repository. And we can visit this GitHub repository here. If you can see the URL, so it's subgob, that's my username in GitHub and in most of the other places, and code-maven.com, that's the name of the repository where the source of this where the source of the pages are. So now you can come here to this page and try to find some place where you would like to edit, to make some change. But in fact, what I did is I change the website so that each page will link to each page on the website will link to the page, to the location in GitHub where you can actually edit the file. So now for this one, I'm going to switch to a different browser, and well, you know what? I'll show you. I switch back for a second just so you can so you can see it. So now in this GitHub, in this browser, you can see on the top right that you can see my face in a really little one, little image. If I click on it, you can see I'm signed in as subgob. So in this browser, I'm signed in as user subgob, and obviously for myself, I probably won't send a pull request. So I'm going to demonstrate it in a different browser in which I'm logged into GitHub as a different user. So that's why I'm using a different browser. This is what you would normally probably do. So now you're browsing on one page. Specifically, I picked up the page about Python because I found a problem here. As you can see on this page, there are bullet points, and the last bullet point is missing the text. So probably it's just a bullet point, or actually really the text is missing. At the first one I saw this, actually I saw that I just have an extra bullet point there, so I would like to edit this. Now, as I told you, every page here on the Code-Maven site is specific for the Code-Maven website. At the bottom of the page, you can find a link to the source on GitHub. So you can click on this link. I'm opening in a separate tab, so we can come back to this page easily. And here we arrive to the same location actually. So you can see it's in subgob codemaven.com, but inside we are on a specific page, and this is the page that is the source of that page on the Code-Maven website. If you come to the top right, you can see that here there's no real image. If I click on it, you can see that I'm signed in as CM demo. So this is just a demo user I used in GitHub, so I can actually show how a user different from my own can send a pull request. So now I can scroll down, and of course for this I need to understand a little bit of HTML, but you can see that, oh, so this is exactly the list items, and you can see that here is the entry that has the URL, has the link, but apparently I've forgotten to add the text. So in this specific case, I'm going to grab the name of the page, okay, and come back to the URL because I know that the name of the file exactly is what should be what is the URL of the page. So here I can copy I'm only came for this. I can copy the actual title of this page, and then I go back just to the original page, so I can come back to it easily and scroll back up. So now I come to the GitHub page. So sorry, I come to the page on GitHub, And this is what I'm going to edit. And if you just want to edit something small, I mean some textual things like this, then it's easy to do it on GitHub. You don't have to clone the project, you don't have to do anything. You can easily edit on GitHub. And that's what I'm going to show now. So here, because I'm already logged in, okay, and yeah, it's so there is another login here, my face. This one is the GitHub login. So because I'm already logged in, I can click on this whatever sign, edit sign. Okay, it's a pen, I think. If I click on it, I hope I clicked, yes, then it opened the same page, but it's an editor. And now I can scroll down again and paste here. Let's come here and put here the same text that I copied from the title of that page. And you can, of course, you can do any change here. You can edit a simple typo or whatever you like. And then once you're done, you come scroll down again and you say that you propose a file change. And here you can explain in a better way what you did you do. So for example, I explain add link title. Okay, you can have a lot more explanation here if it's something bigger and you would like to have a more detailed explanation. And then you click on it, on the propose file change. And what happens now is that GitHub basically records your change. It's a commit, just as you would like do it on your computer. So it commits the change, but in a clone of the project. And it also already offers you, so it says, if you look at here, you can see, let me try to enlarge this. If you can look at here, you can see that this is actually created a clone of the project it's a fork basically, not a clone. Okay, the correct name here is fork. So it created a fork under my guest username, so the CM demo. This is the original subgub /Code-Maven.com, and this is the fork. And it also created actually a branch called patch one, but this is all not that important for now. What's important that it also created a pull request. So far we made a change, but the original author, so that's my other personality, doesn't know about it yet. And this is the point when you're creating a pull request. So now I click on this button, create pull request. Actually, before that, you can see here is exactly, you can see the change that I did, that I made. So I create the pull request. Here again, I can add some comment, and it's usually already offers me something, so I can just leave it there. The reason you have to is because, so you have both the commit and the pull request, because actually in one pull request, you could include several commits. So sometimes it's important to have to. So anyway, I won't update here because it's just the same, and I click on the create pull request. Now this sends a message basically to the owner of the repository, which is the user subgub in this case, and it also allows the owner to integrate the change quite easily. So I switch back to the browser now, where I'm actually logged in as user subgub, and I think I need to reload the page here. So that's what I did now, and I don't see the pull request. Actually, here it is the pull request. So I don't see another pop-up, but at the top I can see that there is a one pull request here. So I can click on the link, and here is the pull request that was sent by the CM demo user. I can click on it. So this is not what you need to do anymore. Okay, this is the owner of the project does. Okay, at this point, the owner of the project can decide whether she likes the change or not, and then they can comment on the change. But let's say, as in this case, that I liked the comment, so I can decide that I squash and merge the change, the pull request, and that's it. Now, okay, I need to click another button. So that's again, this part is done by the owner of the project. And by this, the code was integrated in the repository. And basically, that's the whole story of sending a pull request and then integrating it. But there is a little bit more specifically on this project, because I have connected GitHub to my website in a way that whenever GitHub receives a new version, okay, whether it's a pull, whether it's someone pushed out a new version or merged into a pull request, it automatically sends a message to my system on my website, okay, and this system pulls down the newest version and integrates into the website. So I hope that it works live. Okay, so now if I come back to where was it? Okay, I'm sorry, I think I lost. Oh, no, it was in the other browser. Yes. So in this browser, I had the page. Remember, you still have the missing dot. Now I'm reloading the page, and it's updated now. So in this few minutes, you saw that in this specific project, how did you send a pull request, make the little change and send a pull request, how the owner of the project, in this case me, accepted that pull request, and it automatically got integrated into the website. Of course, if you're working on an open source project that is not a website, then this integration part, it won't happen, but this probably will use some kind of a continuous integration system that will actually test whether your code is had broken anything that was in the project, or everything is still working fine as it was doing it earlier. So that's it basically. Now I would recommend that you follow the link, the YouTube channel if you're watching it there, because that's the way you won't miss any of the new videos. So thank you very much for watching, and see you at the next video.